Hi Pisces, welcome to September 2016. Now September, the first 3 weeks of September are going to be a bit rocky, and you're really being stepped up psychically. And you may feel like there's this super highway just running through your brain and that you're just picking up everyone's stuff. And so boundaries are really important for you this month. There is a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo right at the beginning of the month. And Virgo is your opposite sign, and so the focus is going to be on other people, relationships. And this is a really big focus this month, because at the time of the new moon, Mercury is retrograde in this area. Jupiter is there until the 9th. The North Node is in Virgo. And the Virgo new moon is being opposed by Neptune and squared by Saturn. So there's a T-square going on. And this is going to create a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding, and you're very you absorb things. You're like a sponge, and so you want to make sure that you're setting your boundaries, because Neptune is in your sign and Neptune dissolves boundaries. So you want to make sure your boundaries are really strong going into September. Now with Mercury retrograde in this area, for some of you, you could be revisiting a past relationship. Someone from your past is coming back, and here's an opportunity to make amends, start a new relationship with the person if you want to. You want to be aware, though, that miscommunication is going to be ripe, because with Mercury retrograde and the Neptune being involved with this new moon, this creates miscommunication, misunderstandings. It can also create lies and deception, where people can be dishonest and not telling you the truth. And so you want to trust your instincts and, really have that, bullshit antenna up, your radar up, to detect who's being honest with you, who's not being honest with you, who's over-promising. People could be over-promising with you, promising you things that aren't happening or coming true. And, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Now this too shall pass. This is the last eclipses of the year, and eclipses are major turning points. Eclipses complete things. And so, yes, it's a new moon, which is a new beginning, and but when something ends, something begins. So you could, be finishing a relationship or completing a relationship. You could be beginning a new relationship, but with this energy, you really want to be careful. Anything you're starting right now, because you may not have all the facts, you may not have a clear understanding of who this person really is, what's really going on in this situation. It's really best to hang loose this first 3 weeks and not make any commitments other than what you're already committed to, right? Go to the job you have or the business you have, right? But it's not the time to start anything new. That will come after Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. That is the better time of the month to start something new. Eclipses are major completions and beginnings. They are where the universe recalibrates us. This is a cleansing. So for some of you, you are clearing out relationships, you're completing relationships, you're completing things. And this is important, to finish what you need to finish. Then you have your full moon on the 16th, which is a lunar eclipse. You're coming to the end of these eclipses. There's just one more for you next year. And the nodes are shifting from Virgo Pisces to Leo Aquarius next year too. So you're almost at the end of this. And this full moon is also intense. Well, because it's an eclipse, as well as full moons bring things to conscious awareness. So what's been brewing beneath the surface in the subconscious or the unconscious is brought to light. Chiron, who acts like a planet in your astrology, is an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. Chiron is coupled with the moon. And Mercury is opposing Chiron. So this could be flushing up pain for you. Emotional pain, physical pain. Chiron rules pain. And we're all experiencing this. So yes, it's your full moon, but we all have Pisces in our chart. We all have Pisces somewhere in our chart. And so, you know, this could be bringing to conscious awareness, you know, someone that's hurt you, a relationship that didn't do it for you. This is about releasing and letting go. Release and let go. Don't hang on to it. Let it go. You know, I like Miguel Ruiz's 4 agreements. The 4 agreements. And I've got that posted here in the listing of annotations. And, you know, with Miguel Ruiz, it's like he says, you know, the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. And then the second agreement is don't take anything personally. Nothing you do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So it's really important that you're being true to you, especially this month, because the pot is being stirred. Mercury is retrograde, and when Mercury is retrograde, there's misunderstandings, there can be miscommunication, communication breaks down, and Mercury is opposing the Pisces full moon. Mercury is opposing the moon and Chiron that's coupled together at the time of the full moon. So this is going to create misunderstandings where people can misunderstand what you're saying, or they can feel hurt by what you said, but was never intended for that at all. That's, you know, going to be the crazy making this month, where we're all trying to talk to each other, and yet the message can be misunderstood, and the message can be misheard. And so that's why you really want to detach and have those boundaries in place and take nothing personal, because people can misunderstand, they can hear something wrong, they can take something the wrong way, and that's not about you, that's about where they're at and what they're about. And so it's really important that your skin is really thick this month, because you're being so stepped up spiritually, psychically, intuitively, emotionally, that you're going to be super psychic, super sensitive, and you're picking up a lot of stuff, and it's going to be really busy, really noisy this month. And so do what empowers you, do what strengthens you. I like going out into nature. Nature is a way of self-healing and cleansing and purifying. And it's just going to be this way this month, you know, with the Mercury retrograde not helping with the eclipses. And eclipses are very powerful. And, you know, they're changing you, and they're changing how you show up in the world, and they're changing how you do relationships. So this is a really important time to look at how you approach relationship. Are you getting your needs met in your relationship? And How can you have better communication with your partner, with other people? This is really important here, these first few weeks in September, because it's going to be very testy. We have the final Saturn-Neptune square on the 10th, and these two don't like each other. And you have Saturn in that area of what you do in the world, your reputation in the world, your destiny in the world. So Saturn has really been testing you in that area of your career and your work in the world. And so you're really feeling this first 3 weeks of you being tested, your relationships being tested, what you do in the world being tested. But remember now, these are transits. It's not going to last. And it really starts to get better on the 22nd on, because that's when Mercury goes direct. So clarity begins to return after the 22nd. And so Mercury stations and then moves direct on the 22nd. And right after that, the Sun enters Libra on the 22nd. And you have happy fall in the northern hemisphere, happy spring in the southern hemisphere. So you have the equinox on the 22nd. And that's another power day. So this could be the most powerful month of the year. And it is definitely a game changer. And you are being recalibrated, rebooted, reset by the universe. Is doing all of these cosmic downloads with you. And so you may be coming to conscious awareness with many things that have been hidden below the surface. Full moons do that by nature. Eclipses do that. And so there could be many things coming to your awareness now that you didn't realize or recognize. All of a sudden you could be like, okay, I didn't know that situation was going on. Or I didn't know that was going on with this relationship or this person. And that's when you can take action. Appropriate action and proper action is when you now have conscious awareness of something that's been happening, right? Those that know better do better, but we can't do better if we don't know something. And that's why this is really important time, because for all of us, we're being readjusted, recalibrated, reset. It's like the cosmic universe is hitting the reset button for all of us here in September. And you're a major player. And so this is a really important time for you to make sure that you're taking good care of you and that you're setting boundaries so that you know, this is mine, this is yours. I don't need to take on yours, you need to take care of yours. I got to take care of me. That Virgo new moon eclipse is all about, yes, it's in the area of relationships, but the message with it is about self-care, and really taking care of yourself so that you can bring your best self to your relationships, right? We can't give to someone else what we don't have. And so if I don't have energy and I don't have power, I can't share my power and energy with you. And so this is a really important time to look at how you're empowering yourself, how you're taking care of yourself, how you're showing up in the world, and how you are living your best life in your relationships and getting your needs met in your relationships. Then we shift into Libra, which rules relationships. And Libra brings the focus to you to the intimacy area. So Virgo and Libra rule relationships for you. So there's a big focus going on here in relationships. But it's important for you to recognize the relationship you're having with you and how you're taking care of you, how you're loving on you. And the more you love you and take care of you, the more you are available for others. And so with Jupiter moving into Libra on the 9th and the Sun moving into Libra on the 22nd, there's a really big focus here for you in the area of love and partnership and relationships. Then Venus enters your sister sign Scorpio on the 23rd. Pluto moves direct on the 26th. Mars enters Capricorn on the 27th. Now Capricorn sextiles you, pours positive energy into any planets you have in Pisces, your sun, your moon, your rising. Venus in Scorpio trines positive energy flow with your planets. in Pisces. So things are going to start to really fall into place the 22nd on. With Mercury back on track, communication becomes better and easier. And it's the time to make the deal, sign on the dotted line when Mercury moves direct and not before. So you really want to make sure that you're not making any major decisions before the 22nd if you can wait. And then after the 22nd is the better time. I love the Libra new moon. There's no challenging aspects to this new moon. That's on the 30th. The sun and the moon are coupled together in Libra with Jupiter, and they're in harmonious energy flow with Saturn. And so they're sextiling Saturn. And this is good news because this is about business expansion, business growth. And for you, this could be financial gain. And this is money that comes to you from an insurance payout, an inheritance payout, a tax payout, royalty payout, your partner's money. Your partner could be bringing in more money. Your partner could be getting some sort of financial bonus, financial gain that lifts you up and inspires you. And it's wonderful. It's a fabulous energy. And Mercury is trining Pluto from September 10th on. You won't really feel it, though, until we get to the 22nd, when Mercury goes direct. But that is a really positive energy. And that's where you could really come to some new agreements with your partner. And this could really smooth things out, too. So if there's been, some misunderstandings the first few weeks of September, by the 22nd on, things really start to smooth out. And it's like, oh, I thought you meant, XYZ. Oh, you meant ABC. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. And it just bringing harmony to your relationships, bringing harmony to your work, bringing harmony to your friendships, and giving you really good strategies on how to achieve your goals, how you can achieve your goals, how you can achieve your goals with your partner. So you have this opportunity to smooth things out, 22nd on, and really, come up with some good strategies for your partnerships, good strategies for achieving your goals. Pluto moves direct on the 26th. So you can see it really begins to have this cosmic green light in here, the 22nd on. So the first few weeks, it's about you really looking at what you're doing, how you're taking care of you, what's going on in the relationships. And then the 22nd on is the time to really embrace any changes you want to make. Do you want to start a new job? Do you want to expand your business? Is there a new goal you're going after? Do you want to get married? Whatever it is you want to do, I like the 22nd on. I love the Libra new moon for getting married, starting a new business, because Jupiter is with that new moon, and it has Saturn in harmony with that new moon. And that is a lot of positive energy to begin something new. So it's all out ahead of you. We just have to navigate these first few weeks in September. Once you get past the first few weeks, then everything starts to fall into place. Any communication breakdown that happened the first part smooths out, and things really begin to improve. And this green light is so strong. Mercury is direct, Mars is direct, Venus is direct, Pluto is now direct, Saturn is direct. So there's a cosmic green light in here that's saying, go for it, Pisces. Go after what you want. You can make it happen. So, there's a huge focus in love here for you this month. And Pisces is such a big-hearted sign. You're so generous and filled with love. You want to make sure you're keeping some of that for you. And, don't take anything personal no matter what anybody says, because, with Mercury like this, it can be misunderstood. And it's all going to get straightened out, the 22nd on. And again, for some of you, you may be revisiting an old flame. Someone from your past could be coming back, and, you could be starting up again. And so if you're not feeling complete with someone, this is an opportunity to heal, right? Yes, Chiron rules pain, but it's also an opportunity for healing. So there's an opportunity here for you to get some healing. Maybe they have something for you. There's something they need to say to you. There's something they need to give to you. For those of you already coupled, this is a good time to work on that communication with each other. What is it that you need from your partner? What is it that you want from your partner? Ask for what you want and need, right? If we don't tell people what we want and need, how are they supposed to give it to us? You're the psychic one. That doesn't mean your partner is. Unless they're a Pisces too. But if they're not, then they may not know what you want and need. So ask for what you want and need. The worst they can do is say no. But if we don't ask, and then when everything starts to move into Libra, you'd be surprised how they want to take care of you. And with that Jupiter in Libra, they're definitely bringing in more money. They're bringing in more resources to the family, which is always good news. And so it does definitely get better. And remember, communication is the key. And asking for what you want and need from others is important, because then that way we know what you want and what you need. I see the money definitely improving. Pluto is in that area, and he's now moving direct. Mars just stepped into that area of the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. And Mars enters there on the 27th. So your money is improving. Yes, you need to hustle for it. Okay? So, yes, you want to do your intention, so you're manifesting and you're drawing it to you, and you're so... Pisces is the most amazing sign for attracting money. I've never seen anything like it. The way Pisces has the ability to just find money, to find money, to find money in real estate or a situation or something where you guys just discover it and attract it and create it and make it happen. You are a money sign and you are a manifester. So yes, you can set your intention and attract it. But with Mars and Capricorn, it's always good to hustle for it too, right? So be available for that extra money. Be available for that extra opportunity that's bringing you more money. But there's more money coming your way. The 22nd on, and then into October. Money is good. Spiritually, hello, I'm talking to Pisces. You've got that, direct dial, speed dial to the heaven world. And that's why you want to make sure that you are taking good care of you, because you're going to be so stepped up this month. You're going to be, it's like, how dogs they have extra hearing. So when you put the vacuum on, they run out of the house. It's like that. You're super psychic, super intuitive, super sensitive, and you're being massively stepped up this month. That's why you want to be practicing extreme self-care, taking really good care of you, because you're going to be, knowing way more than you want to know, seeing way more than you want to see, hearing way more than you want to hear. And that's why you have to be taking really good care of you. Life, work, balance. And the more you take care of you, the more energy you have and the better you feel. And that's what it's all about, how you feel. And you're here to feel good. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Pisces, you're so rockin' awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like to work with me and learn more about my services, the link is below. The links are below in the Show More section or in the cards. And until next time, be true to you.